For anyone who's here in person, feel free to get up at any time and grab some pizza. We have lots. So what this is the IEEE Power and Energy Society and Power Electronics Society. And this is just an interest meeting to introduce you guys to those societies and tell you a bit about them. So, first of all, what this is not technically the overall IEEE group. If you want them, you can search and you can find their organization, but this is specifically the Power and Energy Society and Power Electronics Society. And on our website, you can also get links to the overall student branch. And so the goals of this society are really just one of the main things is connect students to the local East Tennessee joint PES and PELS chapter. And so they have lots of members, mainly from ORNL, some from EPRI. And it's just really cool to see those professionals and hear them talk about their projects. And they have a few events coming up that I'll be posting on the website and send out some information about if you join our list. Anyone who is on Zoom, I will have a survey near the end that you can include your net ID and I can add you to the mailing list, or you can do that from our website. But also we'll have some independent events that the East Tennessee chapter may support us on. And so we'll have anything from technical talks, distinguished lectures, social events, and site visits if we can. That may be difficult with the whole COVID situation. But really, this organization just aims to get information out about PES and PELS and some of their events. And we also will have information to send out on scholarships, grants, and awards. And they have some pretty cool ones. So here's a little video about the Power and Energy Society. This says undergraduates, but it's definitely applicable for graduate students too. So just to touch on a few things that it mentioned in there, well, one fun thing is the young girl that was in there a few times is actually a student, well, past student from UT. But the Power and Energy Society, I think especially it's been around a bit longer than the Power Electronics. So it has a really good international network. So you get articles and webinars about everyone around the world. And so it's cool to see how all of that different research works together, and they have conferences where everyone gets together, and it's a really cool collaborative group. And then next, I have a little video on, I'm gonna try and play that one again. I have a video on the Power Electronics Society. How's the volume? Good, bad? All right, so as you can tell, that was their 30th anniversary video, but I thought that it really just encompassed what they're about. And so both of those are just brief introductions to what each of the societies is doing, and you can see why we have a joint society. The East Tennessee local chapter is also a joint society, but they really work hand in hand just with that focus and power. And so, well, first, before I go on, I will go ahead and say that if you're not a member of IEEE and you're an electrical engineer, it's definitely a good idea to become a member. And then you can also check out the student branch that isn't these societies and see if they have something that interests you as well. And then joining these societies specifically is an additional thing to becoming an IEEE member. And your first year for PES, which is the Power and Energy Society, is free. And then I believe it's $13 per year for PELS. And I think it's around $30 for IEEE. So a yearly rate, that's really not that bad. And you may get an email about a webinar of something that really interests you, and you might find something you're interested and passionate about. So next, we have a Kahoot. There's also some UT trivia in here, so don't feel bad if you have a not great score at the end. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to send it to your professors. Yes, that's true. We also have some non-engineers in here, so don't judge them if they get the engineering questions wrong. You guys are quick.
That was the quickest one. I think that says a lot.
I didn't know this one. I stole a lot of this trivia from other people, so I did not know all of these answers.
What?
Blunt County is really close to here, if you guys didn't know. It's all after William Blunt.
I do this. Oh, biggest.
Yeah, that was one of the trivia questions that I almost stole, but I was worried that it would be like wrong because they would have built a bigger stadium. And it said that it was like, it was ranked like third or something, I think they said was the answer. I frankly just enjoyed this one because it was funny to think of Ming Kao as the CEO of Build-A-Bear. All right. So it should give us the leaderboard in a moment because the main point of this meeting is an interest meeting of finding out what you guys want and what you would like from this society. So this is just a survey that you can either type in the Qualtrics link or this larger QR code. You can scan it. And I made the name and net ID optional for you. So if you want to fill it out anonymously, go ahead. But you can also put your name there. And it's just to get an idea of what kind of like events you'd like, when you would like them. And hopefully we can host things in the future that you guys are interested in.